Hello and welcome to History and Art Secrets, the YouTube channel specializing in video stories about the wonderful world of history, art, and tourism. Are you ready for a new journey in search of knowledge? The top hat is a tall, flat-crowned hat traditionally associated with formal attire in Western dress. Traditionally made of black or grey silk, the top hat emerged in Western fashion in the late 18th century. Although in decline, it remains a formal fashion accessory still used today. Dark felt hats with higher crowns and wide brims emerged as a country leisure fashion around 1770, and the tricorn and bicorn hat were replaced by the new type of headdress. In 1790, the directoire-style coat with top hat was introduced as city attire for the middle and upper classes throughout Western urban areas. By the late 19th century, although beaver hats were popular for a few decades, black silk became the standard. After World War I, the 1920s saw the introduction of formal black tie attire and informal suits worn with bowler hats. After World War II, the top hat began to be confined to politics and diplomacy. The last presidential inauguration wearing a top hat in the United States was Kennedy's in 1961. Following the counterculture of the 1960s, its use declined significantly, along with the general disuse of hats. However, the top hat continues to be worn for the most important occasions, such as weddings, funerals, balls, and horse races, such as Royal Ascot and the Queen's Stand. It also remains a part of formal dress in some traditional British institutions, such as the Bank of England, the City Stock Exchange, the Law Courts, and Lincoln's Inn. It remains a symbol of capitalism, as is the case with the Monopoly Man and Scrooge McDuck. It is also part of Uncle Sam's traditional attire and in stage costumes for magic shows. According to fashion historians, the top hat may have descended from the sugarloaf hat. The first silk top hat in England is attributed to George Dunnage, a hatter from Middlesex, in 1793. Within 30 years, top hats had become popular among all social classes. Those worn by members of the upper classes were usually made of felted beaver fur. They became part of the uniforms of policemen and postmen to give them an appearance of authority. In the early 19th century, beaver fur was replaced by the silk, hatter's plush. The 1840s and 1850s saw it reach its most extreme form, with increasingly high crowns. The style known as the stovepipe was popularized in the United States by Abraham Lincoln during his presidency. Lincoln often carried documents and letters inside his hat. During the 19th century, the top hat transformed from a fashion statement to a symbol of respectability. French dandies wore top hats of such extravagant dimensions that they ran out of wardrobe space until the invention of the collapsible top hat. In Freemasonry, the top hat is associated with the position of worshipful master, as he is the only member permitted to wear a head covering. In some synagogues, the president and honorary officers may wear a top hat on Shabbat or high holidays. In the past, top hats were made by blocking a piece of wool or fur felt and then covering the shell with fur. Since the invention of the silk teddy bear, a method using gauze has been used. If you enjoyed this video story, please like it, share it on your social media, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hello and